Yo, kind of everybody's been creepers, and welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be kind of showing you guys how Orihime works, since she's a support unit, and kind of just how to kind of use her. Spoiler alert, she's bad. She's really bad, honestly, compared to the other like raw support units in this game, other than Fubuki. But Fubuki is kind of so let's get right into it. So how she works, as you can see here. Essentially, on placement, she attaches a hairpin to one ally in range, and it gives it a 15% damage buff. So let's see here. Gogeta gets a 15% damage buff. And then the problem with her is that other units in her range don't get the damage buff until you upgrade her. You'll see one Uryu gets a damage buff, the other Uryu gets a damage buff, and then the third Uryu gets a damage buff. So the problem with her is that only 4 units in her range can actually receive the damage buff. So it's not super great, but that being said, she is 2 placement, and she costs around 10k to upgrade, which is kind of probably not the best for those you're using her for like a 15 round game mode. But so yeah, essentially that's what she does for damage. And then her second passive makes it so that the first unit, or the first time you place a unit that's, you know, under 2,000, it'll be free. And you can see here, I'll restart the match to show you kind of that it does work. So let's see here, you know, 75k, place Orihime down, I have 74, and then let's try to place Gilgamesh down, and then it doesn't cost anything. But the problem is, it only works once. Like you'll see, like even though I have both of them down, it only worked for that first Gilgamesh. And she really is just not good, because it's like, the problem is that while yes, it's technically like it automatically applies the buff, which is like the problem with Haruka, is that you have to build it up over multiple waves, but it's only 6 waves. And Haruka gives both more damage and a range buff, while she only gives 15% damage. And then you have Subaru, who gives base 10% damage and 8% range, which I feel like is probably arguably better than just the 15% damage. Especially since they cost the same to place. But then again, I guess the benefit of having Orihime is like you can place her down, and then it's like, oh, now I can place down, you know, my starter unit, and they automatically come with a 15% damage buff, which is I guess good. Maybe if you have like a Monarch unit, really, but like other than that, it's not really super great of a buff. But I mean, even like Subaru, once you max him out and then do return to 0, he gives now a 20% damage buff. So it's like, she's just not good, honestly. Like if you didn't get Haruka or Haruka, I don't know how to pronounce her name properly. If you didn't get her, then I guess she can be somewhat a replacement. But I mean, like, just use Subaru, honestly. Like, Subaru is the replacement for Haruka, pretty much, if you didn't get her. So yeah, honestly, really bad support unit. But if you want to like maximize your Ragnos damage, then I guess she's good for that. I don't have Ragnos, so I can't test it out yet. Still working on it. But yeah, that's kind of how she works. Hopefully this helped a little bit, but I wouldn't waste your Evo materials on her. But yeah, let me know what you guys think, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.